Well, good morning, brothers and sisters of Grace Bible Chapel. Again, this morning we're going to stay in Matthew chapter 11, but I don't want to focus on what we've already focused on the last couple of weeks, verses 28 through 30. I want to look at just a couple of verses before that, really how Jesus starts this passage, this call that goes out. You know, we've talked a lot about how this call for the weary and the heavy laden to come to him, that call to all of us to come to him and to find rest for our souls by taking his yoke, by taking his burden and giving up ours, and that we can find rest, we can find peace. But there's that taking of the yoke that we need to do, and the coming that we need to do. We need to come to him. But I just want to look at this, and it's this interesting verse 25, how Jesus starts this section. He says, "I thank God." So at this time, Jesus declared, "I thank you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that you have hidden these things from the wise and understanding and revealed them to little children." You know, and I just wanted to share that with you briefly this morning again, just to reiterate and just to encourage you that this is not some super special knowledge that you need to have. It's not like you have to reach some level of expertise and then you can understand what it means to rest in the Lord and to take his yoke. That these things actually were hidden from the wise. You know, the Pharisees of Jesus' day were experts in the Torah, you know, what we would consider the Old Testament and the law and the prophets. They knew it inside and out. They had it memorized, but this was lost on them. But who was it? It was the little children. It was the crowds who came to him. It was the needy. It was the poor. It was anyone who would come. You know, that this knowledge of finding rest in him was available to any who would come. You know, and just to read on, he says this. He says, "Yes, Father, for such was your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son except the Father. No one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone whom the Father chooses to reveal him. Come to me." It continues on in the verses we've already talked about. So who does the Son choose to reveal the Father to? Those who would come. And that's all that's required. That's all that we need to do. There's no super special knowledge. There's no fancy expertise that we need. There's no level to reach or anything like that. It's just to come humbly before the Lord and to call on him and to take his yoke and to rest in him. So I hope this whole little series we've done in the last 2 weeks has been an encouragement to you. We're going to, if everything works out, we're going to do something a little different next week. So I'll just leave that with you. And I will see you on Tuesday. God bless and have a very good Thanksgiving.